addicted to eating rocks. I actually like how it feels on my teeth when I'm crunching them up.
I think you need help for this. I think it's hurting you.
I'm gonna keep on crunching. I don't think there's anything that will make me stop.
I'm afraid I might lose you.
That could cause your death.
I'm addicted to my pillow.
Hey, boo. She takes the pillow everywhere. Grocery stores, movie theaters, daily walks.
Before we get married, though, you're going to get rid of it, right?
If you love me, you wouldn't even ask.
We want you to throw the damn pillow away.
Well, that ain't happening.
We want you to do.
So next, I do not see myself getting rid of my pillow, ever.
My name's Teresa. I'm 44 years old. I live in Bedford, Virginia. Pretty day today. And I'm addicted to eating rocks. I don't think I would be able to function every day if I didn't eat some quantity of rock.
Teresa has been addicted to eating rocks for more than 20 years. She was initially attracted to the earthy smell.
I was just out walking one day. I had no intention of biting into it or chewing it, but I did, and once I did that, I was hooked on them.
Now, Teresa can't go more than a few hours without eating rocks.
It's the grittiness of it and the earthy taste. I actually like how it feels on my teeth when I'm crunching them up.
I'm very worried about Teresa. When your body can't handle what you're putting inside of it, it's gonna rebel against you.
Teresa's favorite type of rock is a mixture of several minerals, including granite. She uses a hammer to break them up into bite-sized pieces.
This is about the size I like it because it's not as hard to swallow. I would normally take a piece like this and normally just put it in my mouth or bite on it, or just put the whole piece in my mouth and get the earthy taste off of it. I will eat them in front of anybody. I'm not ashamed of it, so it doesn't really bother me. I eat it at home, of course, watching TV, movies, in my bedroom, driving down the road. I do eat more rocks when I'm nervous or upset. It does bring me down and makes me feel more calm.
When my mom eats rocks, it's kind of like she goes to La La Land. She doesn't seem to be paying attention to anything going on around her.
Teresa even drives up to an hour away to reach the rocks that make her mouth water.
This is one of my places that I come to get the rocks. I like it because it's actually in the dirt banks, and it's really good pieces for crushing up and eating. Other people have told me to worry about animals using the bathroom and things like that, or oil leaks or anything that might get on the rocks, but I don't care to wash them.
Teresa's addiction to eating rocks hasn't come without a price.
I've had a tooth break before from eating rocks. I have a few choking experiences while driving the car. Actually, pieces lodged in my throat, and it scared me. I've had a lot of stomach pain. I've had blood in my stools and trouble with going to the bathroom.
I've told my mom many times what could happen to her. She's taken it pretty lightly, I think.
He actually aggravates me. Anytime he finds my rocks, he throws them away. Don't throw them away, please.
I think it's going to take all of us, her friends, her family, everyone to say, you need to put these away.
I'm not ready to stop, and I don't think there's anything that will make me stop.
My name is Tamara. I'm 33 years old. I live in Jonesboro, Georgia, and I'm addicted to my pillow. Only I know the connection that we have. Oh, you almost dropped it. I know that when I touch it, everything is going to be better.
Tamara has been addicted to her pillow since she was 4 years old. She carries it at least 18 hours a day and treats it as a best friend.
Well, my pillow actually has a name, and it's Boo. Hey, Boo. Something about the sensation of my hands, that's the main thing. My pillow goes in the car with me, grocery store, movie theaters, daily walks. I don't bring it in the restroom area. I don't do that. It's always in my eyesight. Even if I can't touch it, it's around me. I need it, and I don't care if the president, whoever saw me with it, I wouldn't care. I'm not ashamed.
Tamara bought her pillow at an antique shop in 1982. She has never washed it.
It's got some years on it, you know. It's got some miles on it, but it's not dirty, and it might be a little dirty, but it's not stinky. I don't like when people say it's stinky.
I just get very disgusted by the pillow. It's just black and dark. Like, why do you need to hang on to this?
There's a part of me that is concerned about my older sister addiction to her pillow. I never be around anybody besides her that have their pillow like everywhere they go. Do you feel like your addiction is something that you need to work on?
I'm okay.
And you don't think that can affect some of your relationship?
No, because I feel like if you want me, truly me, then you're going to accept my pillow, because that is part of me. Me and this pillow got history before you came.
At 7 years old, Tamara's pillow addiction escalated after she was sexually abused.
For years, you know, my pillow was a chamber of secrets. Instead of me going to my parents, I just clinged on more to my pillow. My pillow wasn't going to talk back and judge me. I just felt like it was listening. I really do.
She definitely uses the pillow for forgetting things in the past. I think she really needs to deal with these issues, you know. The pillows keep her from doing it.
The pillow also caused problems between Tamara and Paul. She even called off her engagement because he doesn't accept it.
If you want to be with me, this is what comes with it. I made that pretty clear to him. I love it. It's not hurting you. What does it do to you?
At her age, she should be over it by now. She should be mature enough just to get rid of it.
Never have I once looked at my pillow and said, wow, like, get a grip. Never. I do not see myself ever getting rid of my pillow. Ever. Ever. No.
Up next, will Teresa's friend be able to get through to her?
That rock is like a knife going through your stomach.
Then, Tamara's addiction strikes a nerve.
I hate that pillow because you are dead serious. You don't understand.
33-year-old Tamara is addicted to her pillow she's named Boo. She's carried Boo everywhere she goes since she was 4 years old and has never washed it. But Tamara's obsession with her pillow has damaged her relationship with her friend, Sonia.
Sonia is my best friend. She's been doing my hair for the last probably 8 years now. And she hates when I come with pillow. Every time that pillow gotta come, that just aggravates me. Well, what, talking about when I pat on it? Yeah. Does that really bother you? What are you saying to it when you pat on it? Like, I love you. I want you to be in my life forever. She takes the pillow everywhere, and it just bugs me out. The big kicker was the engagement. They broke it off. It's just becoming a problem. It's a problem with you guys, not with me. I'm fine. I'm just really concerned about, you know, you and Paul and the pillow and everything. Here we go again with that. You still don't understand. I'm not willing to let my pillow go, Sonia. If he loves me with the pillow. I'm not just so excited to get married that I'm willing to just let Boo go. And you could let the pillow go and Paul would take that place. How about that? It's a pillow. Eventually, you're going to need somebody to hug you or give you that more support.
I love it.
More than us?
Everyone is in their own category. That's what's wrong with y'all. Stop trying to compare yourself with my pillow. What do y'all want me to say?
We want you to throw the damn pillow away.
Well,
That's
that
really
ain't
what
happening.
we want you to do.
So next.
I hate that pillow because you are dead serious.
Sorry, I will walk up out
I want you to get married.
Today she was really mouthy about it. That made me feel really angry. What did my pillow ever do to her? I feel like she has no compassion or understanding for my situation.
44-year-old Teresa has been eating rocks for the past 21 years. She consumes at least 3 rocks a day, gathering them from the side of the road. Teresa's best friend of 12 years, Joni, fears Teresa's addiction could harm her.
I'm really, really concerned, and I think she needs to hear it from someone that is just going to be brutally honest with her. What if this could cause such severe damage that, she dies from it?
Do you want one?
No, thanks. Ugh, that noise drives me nuts.
The sound of me crunching on these rocks is like somebody else crunching on hard candy, and I think that I really need these. It's like protein to me.
So is that how you think of it, that it's medicine for you?
Why do you think I keep them in a pill bottle? Just like medicine.
So, when you pick these rocks up, do you wash them?
No, I don't want to wash them. That would wash away the earthy taste of them.
I mean, think about road wash and stuff off of cars, and that's disgusting.
I'm thinking if there's any type of car fluid on the rocks, I would actually be able to taste it. All the pieces I've collected, all I taste is earth and nature. I don't taste anything else on them.
But, don't you worry about what that's doing to the inside of your stomach and what it might eventually lead to?
Maybe, but I don't think it's gonna hurt me.
That rock is like a knife going through your stomach. That really bothers me. That scares me for you. It's a very frustrating behavior for me to be around. I'm telling her that this is not good for you, and I don't feel like she always takes that seriously. I think you need help for this. I don't think it's something you should be doing. I think it's hurting you.
I appreciate that, but for right now, I'm gonna keep on crunching. I'm not at the point of quitting. It makes me feel better, and I just don't want to stop.
Still to come, Teresa's children fear for her life.
I would be broken if something ever did happen to my mom.
Then will Tamara choose Paul or her pillow?
It's gross.
I accept you with all of your junk.
Tamara has been addicted to her pillow since she was a little girl. She's named the pillow Boo and refuses to part with it. She's even called off her engagement to her boyfriend Paul after he gave her an ultimatum to get rid of the pillow.
Today we're here at Paul's personal training studio. Being healthy is very important to me and Paul, so I think that's why we still have a strong connection. But at the same time, when he see me walking with my pillow, it's automatic defense.
Well, before we get married, though, you're going to get rid of it, right?
Stop asking me that. If you love me, you wouldn't even ask.
It's gross.
The thing about it is, I accept you with all of your junk. You're not perfect. When Paul says bad things about the pillow or calls it names, it really offends me. When I hear disgust, that's totally opposite of the way
gross.
I feel about it. Gross,
I know,
disgusting, it hurts me when you talk like that. You asked me to marry you, and I accepted because I thought you loved me for me.
I do.
What is the big deal about the pillow,
I think we'll go
Paul?
more as a couple if the pillow's not in our lives. You don't need that to rely on. When you're stressed and worried and down, I don't want you to run to the pillow for comfort. I want you to come to me.
I feel like the pillow holds all of my emotions, the good times, the bad times. Those are very important times to me that I share with Boo. Yeah, it's been some bad times, especially earlier in my childhood, you know that. But at the same time, the good memories are just as important as trying to forget the bad ones.
Yeah, but I think there's more negative in that pill than there is positive. Today we really got into some of her past, and I don't think we really got into that before. I realized she's got some things she needs to work on, and I think the pillow is definitely keeping her from doing that. If we could maybe talk to someone like a therapist, it's someone to talk to that can give you a little bit of feedback. I think it'd be really good for you because you don't need to carry that anger and hurt inside.
Do you really believe that this has something to do with the pillow?
You hide behind the pillow.
You think I hide the pillow?
Yes, I do.
I'm open to going to therapy, but I just don't want him to think me going is going to give him the outcome that he wants.
If Tamara does see a therapist, I think she'll realize that she's not doing it just for me, she's doing it for herself.
Teresa has been eating rocks for the past 20 years.
I've tasted dirt, cigarette ashes, doggy treats, but nothing tastes the same to me as the actual rock.
Her addiction has gotten so bad, she can't go a single day without consuming rocks. Teresa's children are scared her addiction is harming her and want to convince her to get help.
I'm afraid that my mom won't be around in our future if she continues eating the rocks.
How do you know if you're chewing on your rock or it's not your tooth or something?
I know it's not my tooth because I would feel my tooth if it comes out. And it wouldn't taste the same either.
I'm afraid you might choke on it.
I'm not going to let myself choke.
What happens if a rock goes down and cuts your intestines and you bleed internally? You could die from that.
If they catch it in time, I'm sure it would be fine.
And if they don't? It just really bothers me because I've already lost my dad 3 years ago, and if you continue eating rocks, I'm afraid I might lose you. It doesn't even seem like you listen to what we tell you.
I listen to what y'all tell me.
But you don't care?
No, I care.
Me and my mom are very close. I would be broken if something ever did happen. I really think you need to quit.
Why do you think so?
Because it's not healthy for you. It could really hurt you. And I think you should get a doctor's opinion, and you should think twice about it.
I'm listening to what y'all say right now. I'm taking it all to heart. Guess I'll listen to what the doctor has to say. The kids' opinion matters to me. They lost their dad. I know that I need to be here, and if they tell me I need to do something, then I'm going to try to do it.
Up next, Teresa learns the shocking dangers of her addiction.
When you swallow them, that can cause your death.
Then,
You gotta let this wall down. I don't want to get hurt.
44-year-old Teresa is addicted to eating rocks. Her family and friends have confronted her about her addiction and want her to see a doctor. Teresa agreed, but doesn't think she's ready to quit.
My main fear is that the doctor might say, stop eating the rocks. I'm not really looking forward to her saying that.
You're experiencing some stomach discomfort, correct?
Just pain in general.
Just pain.
Yes, it doesn't really bother me that much, so.
Pain doesn't bother you.
No, ma'am.
That's an unusual response. Are you aware of what eating rocks may do to you?
Not really, no.
Okay, you take these, which are your little pieces, okay, that you ground up. When you swallow them and you run them through your system, you get them down to an area where they can accumulate. They don't necessarily stay small. They can form concrete. And now they get to be this big, and then they get to be this big. That could cause your death.
I've thought that all the rocks have passed, but just knowing how they stick together and can form into concrete, that does worry me.
So are you ready to do anything different? Even consider anything different?
Considering it, yes.
The biggest problem with an addict is that they personally have to want to change. You can write a prescription and say, take this, and they can get improvement. However, If they don't want to, they won't. We can only do so much for you in medicine before you do have to help yourself. The decision is yours.
I think my children are going to be very happy that I actually came to see the doctor. I do want to stop eating the rocks. I'm not sure if it's going to be an overnight process, but I'm going to quit.
Thirty-three-year-old Tamara carries her pillow with her wherever she goes. Her boyfriend thinks she cares more about the pillow than their relationship. He's convinced her to get help.
I kind of been thinking about what Paul had to say, and it kind of got me thinking maybe it's time for me to get to the root of the problem.
Tell me about the pillow and how it came into your life.
Around 6 or 7 is when, I experienced the sexual abuse.
Okay, and so what did the pillow provide for you?
Everything. Comfort, love, support, a true companion, a friend, I would say.
The pillow seems to represent some sense of security for her. She's put this pillow on a pedestal and really feels like the pillow can do no wrong. The pillow's not going to betray me. The pillow's not going to talk back. That's why none of her relationships will ever measure up. What happened with you and Paul?
He feels like the pillow is in a way. Why can't I lean on him more emotionally?
So it sounds like he feels like he's in competition.
Yeah, I would say that.
With
definitely, yeah. I don't know why I can't give him everything or all of me,
Were you choosing not to?
Maybe so.
So why are you choosing not to give him everything?
I don't want to get hurt.
You've got to let go. And I'm not speaking about the pillow.
Okay.
You're like, good. But no, you've got to let this wall down. And I'm not even saying today that wall has to disappear. I'm just saying let it down an inch.
My next steps for the pillow would be to try maybe not to take it everywhere with me. Inch by inch, I'm going to take this process little by little. Yes, deal. I'm willing to try something new with Paul and maybe start over with a better trust relationship and tear some of the walls down, definitely. I really want to do that. It's going to be hard, but baby steps. Baby steps is what I'm willing to take.